Okay, so some of you may be able to hear me, but not see me. I'm having some problems here. Gonna get my friend Kieran Jones Music online, and we're gonna figure out how to do this challenge. And we're gonna spin the wheel, and then we'll get started. I was trying to get the stream squad to work. It doesn't look like my webcam's working either. Trying to get squad stream to work so that we could have multiple streams going at the same time, but it's not working. So let's just talk about the challenges, and then we're going to go through, and then what we'll do is discuss the challenge and then start the challenge and come back in an hour and show our creations. Okay, where is my webcam? Okay, I'm just going to get my Zoom chat on board, and we're going to discuss with Kieran Jones Music. And then we'll get started. Yes, join the meeting. Let's see if we can get this going. Okay. Show me computer audio. Kieran, you are
Robbie.
Online. Let's just see if the stream can hear you though.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be heard. Kieran, you're coming through my computer audio, I think. So we're good. Okay.
My headphones, cool.
Except the stream's not sharing the correct window. That's fantastic, isn't it?
I can't see you either.
Ah. God, I hate Zoom. It's being a little pain. Okay, close that. Technology is great when it works. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, KJ, you're on the stream, but I'm not for some reason.
Cannot see you.
No, my webcam does not work with Zoom, but it works with the stream. Why would that be?
So I don't know, but it seems like you don't want to fuck up your stream, basically. No.
Just having a little problem here with.
You need to do that like quick time thing.
I can hear you. It's all working fine.
Like the visual thing. Do you need me to do that?
The visual thing. What visual thing?
You know, where like the window floats above everything else in the corner that you showed me.
Ah. Now let's just discuss the challenge and get started. Because I don't want to battle with technology for too long. It's going to be really annoying. Yeah. So I'm just going to go through the different types of challenges. So we all know, I believe Raw Salmon Asterix is ready to go. And he suggested a Discord server, but I don't really know how that works. And all this streaming stuff is still new to me. So Discord servers are... I've got one, but it's just relaying all the chat messages that we have for the stream. So I don't really know how Discord works. And I'm not willing to learn right now, but later on it'd be great.
From anyone who sees this,
yeah. Well, Raw Salmon Asterix was out there before, and I'm just going to chuck in, here we go. Sorry, my camera was just dead for some reason. I don't know why it's not streaming properly, but anyway, there we go. You should be able to see me now, you should be able to see Kieran now, and you see my screen. All right, KJ, let's go through the different challenges. So I've got this wheel that I made that we're going to spin. I'm going to just show the spin wheel, which I already showed you guys before, posted it in the thing. So the spin wheel's got 9 different categories. I wish it had more, but that's all I got. So I'm just going to make it real big.
Very boost.
I'm going to 9, you know, I'm such a chill guy. All right, so we got the first category at the top here. We got solos. So this needs to involve a solo on an instrument of choice. Can be anything. So I know that you'd be choosing perhaps bass or guitar. I might be choosing sax or something. I haven't actually got my audio interface plugged in right now. I'm just going through headphones, but maybe I'd even get the
MIDI clicking solo.
Oh, well, I've still got my MIDI saxophone. Don't forget that, huh? All right, next one, 5 tracks. This is a pretty fun one. You only got 5 tracks. I mean, you can kind of get around this by creating group devices and stuff, but if we're going to be really strict, 5 tracks. YouTube is the next category. So category 3 is like random YouTube sample. So if we get this, we're going to have to find the random YouTube sample together, and then we're going to have to cut it and send it to each other. So that would be a little bit harder. I mean, take a bit longer.
And would that mean we only use that sample? We can't use anything else?
Oh, yeah, that's what I think it was, actually. Yeah, random YouTube sample, that's all you got.
You bloody made it.
Yeah, shut up. I haven't done them all yet. I only tried a couple. All right. Yeah, random YouTube sample. It's got to be all from that song. All right, the next ones are fun. No synths. Pretty straightforward. No synths. You can only use audio. And the next one is no samples. So you can't use any audio. You have to use just synths. So that means drums made with synths, everything. Okay, or you could just cheap out and just do an ambient soundscape.
Could I just do like guitars then?
Yes, you could. Yeah, you could.
You could just do saxophones. You could just do voices.
It's true. It's true. There's many, many options. The next one is one that I find really fun. It's the 10-minute challenge. And like the Facts Mag did these 10-minute challenges, and some of them were really epic. But that would cut, it wouldn't take an hour, obviously. I was going to give us an hour this time. Do 6 of them. Oh.
6 10-minute challenges.
That is an interesting one. Reverso is the next category. Reverso is everything has to be reversed. So you can use anything. You can use samples or synths, but they need to be reversed kind of sounds. So reverse drum beats, reverse loops, reverse filters, this kind of stuff. Last category, which I don't think we're ready for today, but is a fun one, is phones only. Now this would be cool if we had I'd need to figure out how to set up and record the camera onto the phone. But I think if we get phones today, I'm just going to go, unfortunately, skip, because I don't think you or I are set up yet for phones only. I kind of wanted it to be like, yeah.
Robbie is the expert.
Already cheaping out on some of the categories, I know. But phones will be one there. Okay. Raw Sum and Asterix, which one do you want to get? Which one are you banking on? This is like our roulette. What do you want to get, Kieran?
What do I want to get? I don't know. Not the phone one. I don't want that one.
Yeah, we can't do the phone one set up today, unfortunately. So let's do not the phone one.
Like, I think I'll probably be overconfident with any of them and then not be very good at them.
Raw Sum and Asterix has said YouTube sample. I would personally like to do the YouTube sample one. We're going to add extra time onto that because we're going to have to get the YouTube samples. So the other thing is what I can do, if you're watching, I can show you which song we're going to get, and then you can figure out how to download it, and then we'll do it. So if we do the YouTube one, what's some asterisks? You said 10 minutes one is from hell. Oh, the 10 minutes one is fun. It's really fun. You got to check it out. It's really fun.
The 10-minute one.
You got to be like full focus. I've posted on my YouTube a couple of the 10-minute challenges. Yeah.
As soon as that timer buzzes, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, I'll just put a compressor on the master. Nope.
No.
Can't do it.
So I've got a timer, KJ, up on when the normal page is for the production. I've got a timer on there, so we can go. But I was thinking 1 hour for the normal challenges. Last time we talked about 45 minutes, but I think with the streaming, it might take a little bit longer because people might ask questions, etc., etc. Oh, though, if people ask questions, I might just be like, gotta focus.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't swear if your students are going to be watching this.
Yeah, we're not supposed to swear, though this is a mature themed one. Okay. All right, let's spin the wheel, shall we, KJ?
Okay, so wait, hold on. Before you spin the wheel, it's an hour we're doing, not 45 minutes.
Well, what do you want? 45 or an hour?
This is your thing, so you tell me.
I just thought it might take a little bit longer, so we should allow a an hour one.
Okay, cool. Setting my timer on my
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to spin it, and then we'll start after we've decided it. Because if we get phones, we're going to have to spin it again, you know?
Yeah.
All right, KJ. Let's spin it. Let's spin it. All right, I'm going to have to switch to the other screen where the stream wheel is. So Kieran's going to get cut off for a second. Where is the stream wheel? Challenge time. All right, KJ, you're still on with me, but you are cut out of the stream. Challenge time. All right, let's spin this wheel. Okay, spinning the wheel. Here we go. Reverso! We got reverso. All right, any complaints with reverso? We're good to do reverso? I think
we use reversed sounds, or we have to reverse all the sounds?
We can only use... Sorry, I'll just switch back. Kieran, I'll switch back to you being in the chat.
I'm back.
We can only use reverse sounding sounds. So it needs to be... Like if it's a sample, it needs to be reversed, yeah.
If I loaded like a drum beat in and then reversed it, would that be okay?
Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's what I'm planning to do as well, like chop up and slice reverse drum beats.
All right, cool.
Okay, actually that would be kind of cool. I'm not sure if you're watching. I'm not sure if you can hear Kieran, but I hope you can. All right. KJ will also be... you'll be streaming on your Twitch as well, right?
I'm streaming on my Twitch.
Okay.
I have no idea how to tell people to get there.
Okay, I will tell people to get there on mine as well, so that... Shit, how do we do it? Twitch TV/Kieran Jones.
Kieran Jones Music. Kieran.
I'm just going to post it in my chat in case you want to catch up on KJ and how he's doing. That is him. Okay. So Kieran, let's clock off and let's start our challenge. Okay, if you are going to challenge along with us, great. If you just want to watch, great. At the end of 1 hour, we'll come together and we'll put together our tunes and have a listen, okay, and have a discuss. KJ, ready to go?
I'm ready to go, mate.
All right. I'm going to start the timer in 5 seconds. And I'm going to log...
This is crazy.
I'm gonna cut the call now, but if you want to contact me, maybe do it on WhatsApp because I'll get a notification of that easier, okay? All right. Closing call. Leave meeting. And we are going live. Challenge time. Let's go over to the focus and start the timer. Timer begins. Go. All right, reverso. Let's see how we go. Okay, I'm going to cut some of that stuff and I'm going to cut up some samples. Let's go with that. Okay, I'm just going to grab a loop pack and see what we can do if we... Okay. Just wanted to try and see what it sounds like if I chop up a sample like this and then reverse it. Oh, do I need to reverse it first? I do. Reverse. And then slice to MIDI. 4 slices. No, quarter notes. Okay. This is a crazy sound already. Okay. But I might have more fun if I stretched it out a bit more. Okay, just let me know. I think the stream's all working correctly, but just let me know not, because I didn't really check everything at the start like I usually do. Okay, that's a really weird reverse sound, but we want obviously to slice this up a bit more. I might actually try do the whole convert to simpler, because sometimes that works better than. Yeah, I think that did better than the. Wait, I think I just knocked the push camera. All right. Cool. Now let's get a few effects on this. There's one with a pitch in there. That one's got a nice pitch. Okay. Record's okay. Let's go. Is gonna. Trying to get some. There's a really short loop though. Transposition has made it sound much cooler, but I don't like it. Maybe we can turn one of those into a sound. I'm going to grab another sample and reverse it as well, because I feel like I'm spending too much time, already 5 minutes on one sample. Could I reverse? Could resample something? What to sample? I'm just going to grab something from stock Ableton stuff. Let's see. Oh, terrible. Let's do some resampling. How can I hear that one? This one that's got a. That's the one that's got a bit of a tone. So I'm going to grab that one and I'm going to just turn that into maybe my bass sampler. Ugh, now it's backwards again. I mean, it's not. Okay, that's the sound with this. A bit cooler. Okay, let's chuck in some distortion. What kind of distortion? I would like perhaps a drum bus and maybe a grain delay. That's way too much grain delay. Now I'm going to use Kieran's trick again to get our tuner, just check what key it's in. It's not telling us. Yeah, that's why you can't rely on the tuner trick. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just have to use my ears. An E. Oh, well, we'll be in E minor then. Oh, change, please. Cool. There we go. All right, it's tuned now. That will sound horrible as a polyphonic synth. Unless we stretch it. Let's see what we do if we stretch it. Come on, back. It's that sound that I want. And crop. And stretch. Okay. As texture. There are two notes in that sound. Now if I resample that as a... Come on. Convert to simpler. If I resample that as snap off and to sampler. Geez, I reckon Kieran's going to do a better job of me than this. It is more difficult than I expected. Reverso, damn it. Okay. Cool. Let's go add track, add an up, add an up, media effect, an arpeggiator. Yep. Okay, let's just see. Where did that record? Useless computer. Okay. you know, we could afford to use session view a little bit, but okay, can we switch over to here? Please, solo when I ask you to. Yeah, I don't really like that sound though. Can we get a bit more? Okay, so this was from a reverse percussion. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, it could be cool to turn it. I'm just gonna grab that and go into there. Not used. This is gonna be my green track because that's actually working with what I want it to do. Ah, not the right track. That's the green track. Come on. So let's duplicate that. We're starting on an E. And yeah, that at least fattens out the chord, but it doesn't give us a bass. So let's make a bass. We need that sound to sustain. Why is it not on sustain? Okay, here we go. Just follow the same chords. Still doesn't really sound very low. Doesn't have to be super low, but what's this rubbish? Yeah, that's my okay. Original sample can go up the top. Like that. Like that. These are my gonna drums. Come on, in there. These are gonna be my polys. Okay, 44 minutes left. What's this one? That's the bass. I love an organized session. Okay, where's my arpeggiator? That's going to be the arpeggiator. Okay. Got these. Okay, needs to be there. Let's just make that a 2-bar loop. Why is it doing that funny little... Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we could make that sound even shorter. Okay. What happened to my simpler one? You need to be EQ'd. Okay, let's see if we can get... Get some lower sounds. So, let's try and get some reversed. Maybe. What if we reverse you? What will you sound like then? Reverse. Could have it repeat. Not convinced. Okay. This is the question. Where, at what point do I start arranging and stop creating? I need more materials. Okay, stop. I think here I'm going to start arranging because I want to know what's going to happen. I'm going to start with the arpeggiator there. So here, then we need and probably have that come in. Why are you so folded? Could be half that speed. stretch you. Okay, beats texture. Let's see. Because I don't like that. Any suggestions, guys? Let me know. Definitely not that loop. That is too much noise. Maybe we can chuck it. Not there. Okay. There's our bass. Okay, that's a horrible sound. As it is. Maybe we can get it to move like this. There we go. And then also, just so you know, that's Shift Alt Command. I don't want it to be that far though. Okay, that's a like super sub bass kind of sound. Now, okay, let's get an LFO tool on that. Thanks for live. LFO MIDI. Can't be on here, can it? Can't be on there. It needs to be on an audio check. LFO MIDI tool. Come on. Select that track. And map it to frequency. Rate much lower. Depth much less. Offset higher. Go. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like a really super sub bass. Now, now let's get some more crunch to it. Pedal. Oh, what are we good in? What fuzz? See what that does. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. flange. Maybe Tinker Toy. Let me just check Tinker Toy. No, that's not what I wanted. Texas. Okay, great. Now I can just pitch these bass drum sounds. All right. Okay, let's get these bass drums to come in here, and we'll just repeat them. And then the bass drum part will start here. So then we're going to have, I'm also going to hit a set point here, set point here, set point here, set point here, set point here. Okay, this is where I was going to start. Okay, that's the right pitch. Okay, looping, please, the right amount. They need to be warped before I transpose them. As they're moving. Warp, please. I don't want them changing the speed, you know. Okay, let's try that again. What are these set to before? I'm just gonna color these slightly differently. And at the moment my screen's on flux and it is, let's disable it for an hour. I can't see things properly. Okay. 8? No, 7 I think it was. Yes, that's right. Sounds just like side chaining, but it's not. I would like a different Oh. Getting drum sounds to be reversed is going to be difficult. I might just not. Wonder how we can get this one incorporated. Okay, let's try reversing another sound because I'm getting bored of this. It's very high pitched. Very, very high pitched. It's low. Oh, let's just drag in a couple. Literally just, okay, 28 minutes left. Wonder how Kieran's doing. And reverse. erosion is too much. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick it to white noise. Okay, what to add in next? Well, this bass didn't work out, so let's just fold that away. I think we can take some of the low end out of that because we're not going to be able to get a bass drum. Oh, I don't know how to get a bass drum to like fit in this, really. We could turn this bass into a lead. Could work. Maybe. Okay, let's chuck it in there and we'll delete it. And we're going to loop. Yeah. And Control L to loop. That's a melody number one. Ah. That's too simple. Yeah. Still would like it to be more high pitched, really. I wonder if we could. What if we do chord rather than pitch? Too much reverb and stuff, but something might work with the effect. I love this effect. So it's a kind of pretty sparse melody. Maybe that's too short with the gate on. Well, it's the lead now. What is this? No, not sure that we're going to use that. I'm going to fold that up. This is a sliced sample from the beginning. I'm not sure that I'm going to use that either. Might fold that up and disable it too. Could just delete it really. I don't think I'm going to. This could afford to have a bit of a auto filter. Keep in. And up to full string. Oh, I like it in the low register there. But it sounds great in the low register. Why don't we just keep it there and just have it? Yeah, from there to there and back. What is this? 148. Cool. And duplicate that to C. Maybe we start that lower the very first time. Oh, it sounds even better. Come on. What are you doing? Go lower. The mouse is not letting me take it down lower. Okay, we can extend this loop now. We're going aiming for a minute 30. This is all we need to try and get out of this. Okay, minute 30 is over here. Okay, well, you're gonna move over there. Let's have a change around here or here. Let's make it here. So this chord progression, we could change this. Well, you have to be reversed and you need to be stretched. Stretch first, later. Not too crazy. Right. Let's repeat that one more time, and then I would like a different chord progression. But we'd like to start with the first chord. Scale. Yeah, let's do that. That's very difficult to record. Because it overdubbed. Why? No. C, E, A flat. No, E, C. Let's just see what we got here. Maybe we don't need 3. Four notes. $15 left, KJ. We need one more chord. Bloody hell. Let's try. Should have deleted that first. That's in my way. Okay. Why did you repeat it a weird spot? Turn the loop off. I think we could cut this earlier. Have this bring in. Have this come in again. A flat, E to, no, E to C. Damn it. Just warped. These ones are warped. I need them. Just change your color so. Yeah. E to C. The distance is upper mid. Just going to aim for a loop. So well, if there's nothing else, I'm getting out that this little method for basses, you can actually get quite a good sound. The rest I'm not happy with. This, I'm happy with that. I suppose getting this kind of sound out of percussion sample, it's not too bad. Okay, gonna have to put a gate on this because it's got a whole lot of crap sounds in the background. Maybe we can have a bit more rhythmic. Left. I'm gonna send KJ a message. 10 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, how can I make this finish up? We've got 2 more blocks to finish. So this is our first part. I can spread this up to here. Yeah, and then 4. Why is there a 6 here? Right, let's hear from the start. Non-muted. This is where it could be nice to change from an arpeggiator into something else. Like this one, I believe we had or maybe change arpeggiator type. Can we automate the arpeggiator type? Yeah, we can. What if we change that? No, let's not do that. How does this one sound different? This one. Like that there and that there. Oh. I believe they're the same. Yep. Now, maybe some really interesting rhythmic thing would help this to strengthen out. Or we could double the speed of the chord progression. That's my other idea. Okay, audio effects, rhythmic, mixing, mastering, modulation, and rhythmic. Maker, maybe? Let's see. That's a definite no. Oh man, that was terrible. Dimension machine. Let's try that. 7 minutes left. That's a message from Kieran. It's just saying. Said debrief in 7 minutes. I kind of feel like something like the reactor effects might do better than this. I really like reactor effects. Freaking out with streaming and everything. All right, let's just get rid of Dimension Machine. Just happening once though. I'm gonna hit the arpeggiator on a chord trigger and oh, that's rhythmically bizarre. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Okay, we need some transition here. A trick I like to often do is just create this MIDI track here and just create notes track here. And then here I'll just like come back to it because I don't like to stop in the middle of something. So transition just there. I'll come back to that later. Transitions I find are the most time consuming. Maybe I can have this start later. I copy this one here. What happened there? No, two. Beat those two. Maybe. Way too much self-oscillation there. Sorry if I hurt your eardrums. Okay, let's just do a quick filter sweep on that one. Up here, down there, off you go. We get doubled maybe. 2 minutes, KJ. To finish. I'm trying to finish at 1:30 here. Okay, let's do it. It's this transition I'm not happy with. Maybe I can have just like a couple of bass notes in here, not just like. What if we do? Just for now. It's 2 minutes. Come on, man. Oh god. Just for that bit. Come on. And this one all the way down, except for here. And that's where you're gonna be. That one. That one. And that one. I don't like those high pitched things though. Maybe I took it out there. Seconds. All right, that's it. That's it, over. And timer's gonna go. All right, I'm gonna render this out. And that's timer up. So I'm gonna call Kieran. See if I can get him on chat. If you're watching along, get in chat. Let's have a discussion. I'm going to share this out. Export. Maybe I need to save the project first, actually. So here's our challenge. I'm going to call KJ. Just on. Oh, fantastic. Uploading already. Hey KJ, can you hear me? I'm just going to put you on speaker. That's time up, mate.
Time is up.
Time is up. So.
How'd you go?
Not so great. I feel like I had some very, very weird sounds. I came across a couple of discoveries, but should we get you back on the video chat and then have a bit of a chat?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. All right. Can you do a Zoom? Actually, I'll do. Oh yeah. Can you do the Zoom call again? I don't really know how to do that. What's the date today? It is 4/26.
Right. I've also just bounced mine because Ableton's not handling audio.
That's cool. You can play it over the Zoom call. That'd be great. 20, and this was the reverse. What is it? Challenge reverso.
Right.
And save. Okay, and render.
Oh, looking at your stream, you've got a lot more in your project than I've got.
A lot of that's crap that I deleted or didn't delete. I should have deleted, shall I say. There was like a couple of samples I went through. Most of it I went with, right, let's just do the call and we'll just have a bit of an explain and then we'll do. I see if I can get you in. Awesome asterisks. How many too many moments when Ableton wasn't responding? Yeah. Maybe your tech we're streaming, and yeah, I'm getting a couple of glitches, and Kieran had a problem as well. He was rendering stuff, so that was how it is. Kieran, perhaps you can also post yours to the Facebook group, because then anyone who wants to have a listen, you could. But do that later. Let's just do the Zoom call, and then we'll discuss. So while you're waiting for the Zoom call, I'm just going to talk about a couple of my findings. What I found was I was happy with my bass, considering I used one, well, not even synthesizers. I figured that was kind of cheating because I couldn't reverse them. So I used a sample, I reversed it, and then I made it into a synth, the reverse sound. It was actually a percussive loop that I reversed at the start and then made into a polysynth. Anyway, it was a bit strange. And then I found like some kind of bass drum sound, which I used as my bass, which I reversed and then just chopped into oblivion.
Robbie, jump on the Zoom call.
Zoom. You've sent me the link already.
I can't hear you that well.
Okay. Let me just open up Zoom. Please join the Zoom
The
call.
invite should be in your email.
I have it. I am looking at it right now. Open Zoom.
There he is.
Zoom host will let you in soon. Okay. As soon as that's connected, I'll hang up on you. Going with computer audio. Hey, KJ, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Sweet.
Let's end this call. There we go.
All right, end the call. For some reason, you can't see me, but...
I'm watching your Twitch, so it's all good.
Okay, sweet. Okay, let's just see if I can get Kieran. Oh, yeah, you can see. Great. Stream, you can see Kieran, and you can see me, and you can see the project. Fucking futuristic.
One other person watching.
Yeah, it's all right. So, Raw Salmon Asterisk, you're now our greatest fan. Cheers, mate. Okay, so, KJ, what did you learn?
What I learned is that I should test my new setup before I try and do it in something like this. I basically put my pedal board, you can't really see it if I move my camera.
And make the screen a bit bigger so anyone can see. What happened to it?
Yeah.
Zoom's back here.
Really...
Can't see it. But here's the pedal board, guys. There. I'll zoom in on this shit. There it is. You've got the pedal board on your desk.
Yeah, I put it on my desk, and I had it working earlier with my bass. But then I tried to put a guitar and it just wasn't working. And I did that for about 10 minutes. Figure it out.
That's a thing, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a bit of an issue.
I think, yeah.
Occasionally, what's that little thing in Ableton in the top right-hand corner? I'm going to click on it now. The hard disk overload indicator.
Oh, yeah.
That was giving me grief for the last maybe 20 minutes.
Oof. So, I don't know about you, but I've got my samples on an external hard drive, like all the Ableton packs and everything. So sometimes I get that issue as well. I have considered upgrading to like a solid state drive external hard drive, but I haven't so far because I've got a lot of external hard drives. You're using a solid state hard drive or not?
Yeah, solid state.
Oh, so it should be faster as well.
Yeah, but it's quite an old, ancient laptop.
Yeah. Oh, well. Limitations. Sometimes they're benefits. Yeah. Just trying to see. Okay, I just asked Raw Salmon Asterisk what his problems were. Just getting Ableton overload without a reverb on my synths. Yeah, so the way reverb works is it's pretty intensive. So if you have... I don't know if you saw Raw Salmon Asterisk, but I've got like a couple of reverbs on my bus, and I find that works a whole lot faster and better. I don't know if you've done that. I mean, Ableton 10 now kind of comes with that in it, but It's useful using a bus. What else? I had trouble with like throwing out ideas because like at the beginning I kind of like had like a loop that I used and then I was like, actually this is shit. And I don't want to use it. And I made like 5 different versions of this thing and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put it over here, and I think it didn't really help me. I don't know if you can see my screen, but I started with this weird loop that's like a percussion loop.
The Zoom call is currently riding over the over your session. So walk me through what you've done.
Can you see my thing now?
So you're able to session, yeah.
Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So this loop was what I grabbed first, and I think the original is this. Let me just check. Nope, that is definitely not the original. I stretched it and then I'm just going to try and find that original thing because it's, what is it, Boss?
I can't hear your...
Ableton.
No, I can't.
Ah, sorry. How do we get that? Start video. Ah, you can see my you can see my push. That's not helpful. Microphone, select a microphone. What if I do this? Loop back audio. Can you hear me, Kieran? No, I don't think.
I can't hear you. But try playing.
No, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I just switched it to like the loop back system and it doesn't seem to work. You can't have both, KJ. You either got to hear my voice or you're going to have to hear the Ableton. Unless, let me just check, in loopback, I can route. Oh dear, where's the H2? Oh, maybe I can chuck.
Asterisk says he's put a lot of reverb on the drums as well. Nice.
He put reverb on the drums.
Yeah, had to use a lot of reverb for the drums too.
All the reverbs.
All the time.
Okay, can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Oh, I've just switched to loopback audio, so I'm hearing a double of me, but
that's always fun.
I'm not sure. Okay. Cool.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Now I can hear that, yeah.
So that is the sample that I started with. And I hated it. And I'm just going to put you straddled across the screens here. Can you still hear and see that raw lemon asterisk? Cool. So that was my like little percussion loop that I started with, and I found one of the tones that had like a kind of bing tone to it, and I went, I'm going to sample that one, and I turned that one into this, my little arpeggiator thing. So I just like chopped up a little bit of it and went, oh, I think I stretched it first and then chopped it and spent about 15-20 minutes just chopping the bloody thing. And then got that out of it and then did the same thing and got a melody lead out of it.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Remember we made that like bugs sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have that in mind actually, but now it reminds me. So anyway, last part, the bass part, I just found a bass drum hit and I reversed it, of course, as per the regulations. And then I pitched it, I think, and cut it and moved it so that I just had the very beginning of the whoop, or the end, actually was the end of the tail. So then I tried to turn that into my bass, and this is my bass. With an erosion, hot fuzz, and flanger on it. I'm getting some crackles here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear crackles. It's because my sample rate is on 64.
Oh, jeez. Dangerously low.
It's dangerously low. I'll just boost it again. Let's hope we don't get a crackle here. And just like the whole system doesn't just crash.
While I'm streaming and doing the loopback thing, I have to have my buffer on like 500 and whatever it is, 512. Otherwise, it's Crackle City on everything. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
But my shit is ancient. So
What MacBook are you running again?
an old one.
An old one. It was like 2015, I think, or something.
It's as good as it can be. It's like 2015, I think.
Yeah.
14.
They're still good computers, those ones. But yeah, I think, to be honest, the whole streaming thing, it's putting a lot of pressure on the computer. But yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
like a separate computer just for the streaming bit.
Well, apparently that's what some of the pro streamers do. I'm not a gamer much, but seems like there's a lot of discussion on the forums about how you can actually use a separate computer, and I'm like, well, no, that's already too complicated. What's going on now? Oh well, some nerd maybe out there will be able to help me. Okay, well, I found that challenge pretty difficult. How about you?
Yeah, I did find it difficult. I think when I said at the start, it was like, yeah, I'm going to be really confident with it, and then totally like find that I'm not as adept at it as I thought I would be. But it was fun. I like doing reverse shit. Reverse drums is always sick. Like, I do that a lot anyway. But
Yeah.
having the whole thing be in reverse kind of is quite limiting.
Indeed.
Can you see my screen?
If you share your screen, I think.
My screen share.
Yeah, screen share us and tell us about some stuff, and then I might get raw summon asterisks. I'm just trying to find where the post is. Oh, full screen KJ. How do I make you lock full screen? There we go. Let's chuck you over here. Now this is over in the corner. Okay, raw summon asterisks is posted. Cheers, reversed stuff. All right, I'm gonna get that one up. KJ, tell us about your composition.
Okay, so
make this bigger.
I didn't really know where to start, so I have recently been compiling new sounds into a new folder, and I went through that and found this Brazilian guy.
Mm-hmm. Lobo, Edu Lobo, no?
Can you hear that?
No, I can't hear that.
Okay.
Is it on your Q output?
Q out. Oh yeah, good point. Maybe I don't know. I'll play it through here.
No, it says Q outs on 1 and 2, and your loopback is working.
You hear that? Should be able to.
Yeah. No, I can't. Cannot hear a thing. Oh yeah, why is the timer starting again? Go away, timer.
Did you hear that?
Nope. Can't hear it.
Great. Fantastic. Well, it's. I'll put a link to the actual song in the Facebook group when I put my track in as well. I think it's a Brazilian 60s artist, Eddie Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just some really nice kind of bossa guitar.
That would have been a great thing to reverse.
So I cut that up in Simpler and then put a plugin called the RC20 on it.
Oh yes, this one's popular at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. And just kind of.
Do you want to send me
noise a bit, just to make it sound old. And then I sampled and I had an Al Green, a drum break from an Al Green record that I also chopped up and reversed. Then I played some bass. This is after I'd been frigging around with trying to get my guitar to work.
Yep, still going.
I eventually got my bass and played some notes in kind of randomly, and then chopped those up and reversed them and kind of structured them a bit.
Just
And
say.
just put a load of effects on.
Can you send us the audio anyway? Maybe, can you send us the track somehow if it's not working? Because then what we can do is listen, we can have a look on the screen. Maybe, KJ, while you're doing that, I'll just play this other submission while you're sending that along. So, raw salmon asterisk. This is your one, reversed stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did in the chat? Your modem sound again. Damn, I'm loving the chords again. But you'll have to tell us how you did the chords as well. Like, this is a synth. Can you give us more details, raw salmon asterisks? I'm just going to play it again to the beginning. I want to hear the start.
It sounds great.
Yeah, I love the modem sound. So these chords, where do they come from? Tell us about this. Like, did you write, is this a chords progression you've written before and then you reverse like the sample? Was it a loop sample pack or like what? How did you do the synth there? So the synth was a saw boop loop. Cool. And then reversed. And then with reverse drums. So I'm guessing the sound design for yours was like getting all that reverb and stuff to sit. Is that right? I'm seeing boop on my stream rather than loop. I'm seeing boop. Did you write boop or did you write loop? I'm getting confused here. My screen, too many bloody screens. Just a boop. Just a boop. A lot of reverb for the sustained shimmery sounds. Yeah, well, chords are shimmery. Cool. Just a boop. Just a boop. Well, as anything you found difficult? Because I certainly found that one difficult. Kieran, have you managed to send yours?
Yeah, I've emailed you.
Ah, sweet. Let's open it up then. Kieran. All right, I'm just going to download Kieran's now. REVERSO challenge. 404 login timeout. It didn't let me download it. Come on, computer. I know you're streaming and you have Ableton and everything open, but you just got to do one more thing.
Also, the asterisk is last thing he says. The chord progression is reversed through the circle of fifths. That's quite good.
Reverse through the circle of fifths, which means it's in fourths. Is that what you mean? So you went C, G, D, or you went C, F, B flat, E? Which direction did you go? It's a circle of fourths. Oh, sorry, everyone calls it the circle of fifths, but it's actually also the circle of fourths if you go around the other way. So, like a plagal cadence. Yeah, circle of fourths. Oh, so you went around in fourths. That's how normal music does. So did you do that in a synth? And if so, what synth? Kieran, I'm going to play yours right now. Here's Kieran's from the REVERSO challenge. Can you screen share us? Sorry, KJ, before you do. Can you screen share us your project so we can see it?
Yes. Screen share. Pow. There we go.
Cool. I'm going to play it now. So you should be able to see it. Oh, that Brazilian.
I was going to put more reverb on it as well.
Damn.
Ran out of time.
Oh, I like this, KJ. Oh, this is so much better than mine.
Doubt that.
Damn. God.
That's it. So yeah.
Fantastic. Wow, KJ. That was freaking good. I really like this Brazilian sample. So how'd you get... I understand the sample, so what'd you do for the bass?
Bass is an actual bass.
Mm-hmm.
So I played some bass, and you can see here, it's all like, I didn't try to play anything in time, I just recorded notes in, so like not playing along to anything, and chopped each bit and reversed it, and just kind of did a little fade.
Sweet.
Labeled what the notes are to help me. And then that has a bit of processing on it. It's split. There's a DI, just kind of EQ.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a max bass on it, just to thicken it up.
Nice.
Then initially I put a decapitator.
Decapitator. Oh my god, I love that thing.
And then a micro shift, just like widen it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this second bit here wasn't really, I didn't really have enough time to kind of come up with like a second drop or whatever. So
Yeah. I was only aiming for about a minute to a minute 30, so I think that's fair, you know.
yeah.
I can see your
So Trash 2 found a setting called Absolutely Broken in the experimental folder, and just automated the wetness up, the overall.
Nice. Yeah, the bass sounded sweet. I'm just gonna play it again. You've also got like a reverse bass drum that's like hitting. It sounds like that's like
Break that I reversed,
yeah.
then chopped up, and I tried to make like I didn't use, there's loads of chops, but I only used like 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to make them really small, so they weren't like, they were still quite rhythmic.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did
Cool.
processing on them and stuff. So this is the kick. Made it mono. I like put an R bass on it to like fatten it up, and then distorted it a bit. And some of like the hats and stuff are running to like reverb buses a little bit. But I pan around just to kind of
Nice.
a bit wider, and then there's a drum bus on all of it, which I absolutely love this thing.
Yeah. Drum bass and a couple of the additions in 10 were really fantastic, I must say. I thought it was a bit of a gimmick when it first came out, and I thought, oh, do I really need to upgrade? And then I saw some of the features, and I think a lot of the features for 10 were kind of under the hood. They weren't huge enhancements. Like Live 9 was a massive change, I thought. Like with push and everything, it was huge. But 10, it looked like a lot of changes. It didn't look like a lot of changes, but a lot of the changes was kind of under the hood. Yeah, well, I reckon I'm going to have to finish up there because I got to work tomorrow. and back to school. So it's 11 o'clock here, well, coming on to 11 o'clock here, and that was our first challenge. KJ, we could do this Sunday, next Sunday.
Sorry. Stop sharing.
What was that?
Sorry.
What did you do?
Sure.
Oh, all right, we'll spin the wheel again next Sunday and see how we go.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do a bit better with all the technology.
All right. Yeah. Well, what I'd like to do as well is trying to figure out how we can get your stream and my stream doing that squad stream thing, but I don't know how. If anybody does, please let me know. Okay, KJ, night out. Good work, man. Do you mind if I post that to the, or can you post that to the Facebook group?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sweet. Cool, man. All right.
All right, bro.
Ciao.
See you later.
Leave meeting. Meeting is in your host. Okay, so yeah, on the Facebook group, I think we'll have any other posts, and that's all. Good night.